You're listening to a QLB Media Group podcast.
Hey, babe.
Hey, babe.
How you doing there this morning? I mean, this afternoon.
This evening?
Lord have mercy. We
I'm
talking
good.
this. Hey, we
That
talking
beef
this.
done caught me off guard.
We talking this. Hey, ain't that a bitch?
Babe, I like that beat.
Babe,
Yes.
what are we talking about today?
I have no idea. You won't
never
tell me.
have no idea. We talked about this a week in advance, but we're going to talk about significant others in a relationship together, but one of the significant others has a best friend of the opposite sex. Then we're going to move into pussy whipped, Dickmatized.
Okay.
Yes. With that being said, this is We Just Talking Ish. I am Quentin Berkeley. You can find me on Instagram at Q Berkeley. Q Bearkley.
Babe, you ain't got to do all of that.
Babe.
What? Oh, okay. And I'm Jessica. You can find me on Facebook at Jessica L. Howell. Or on Instagram at red.d.86.
Ain't that a bitch?
.19. Babe, stop talking over me. I'm about to do all that when you was giving your little spill. Extra spill.
Babe.
What?
The title of this segment is My Girl's Got a Best Friend.
Oh, okay.
Babe. Babe. I need your focus.
I am focused, babe.
I need your focus.
I'm listening.
My girl has a best friend. And the reason why I titled that is because you had a best friend.
Had, yes.
What had?
Yeah.
Why is it now had?
Because it was causing conflict between you and I.
It would be had if both parties discussed the hadness of this relationship / friendship, or just friendship rather. So he knows that you guys are not best friends anymore?
We have not talked.
That don't mean he knows.
Yeah, he knows.
No. Why do you think it's okay? It was okay for you to have a male best friend.
I feel like if you get into a relationship and you establish that you have a best friend of the opposite sex, if you're okay with it, then why would you not be okay with it?
So you're
on down the line.
So you're telling me that I was okay with it then, but I wasn't now?
Yes, because you had a female best friend.
I really didn't. I was never okay with it because my philosophy,
my philosophy,
yeah,
not philosophy.
My philosophy. I can say whatever. I say how I ever want to say it. God damn it. My philosophy, the glee. Is.
So he's saying that, but he did not establish that when we first got together that it was a problem.
I believe there was some, let me speak in general. I believe that bullet point 1, that you two were best friends because you guys dated. It didn't work out. You guys decided that
was you assuming because we never dated.
Being best friends was best. Or bullet point 2, y'all guys was just fucking, and then y'all stopped fucking, and you're in a relationship now, but y'all still best friends. Or C, one or the other did not fully express his or her feelings to their best friend, and now they really want a relationship, but they just kept it best friend status. One of those 3 things happened, and I ain't going for neither of it.
Okay, well, that's just insecurities within yourself.
It's not insecurities.
Yeah, it is, because if I told you that we were just best friends, and that's what it was. There was no feelings between either one, and we were content with being best friends, then it should be that on that. Why wouldn't you take my word for that? Because you made it seem like when you and the female. Speak for him. Okay, but I'm telling you that it never crossed the path. So even if he did feel some kind of way, he never overstepped his best friend boundaries. So you can't feel some kind of way about me being
You can't tell me how to feel.
Okay, well, you shouldn't feel some kind of way about me having a male best friend based off of what you think he felt.
You shouldn't tell me how to feel.
I said, okay, so I changed my wording.
Then you said should. You shouldn't tell me how to feel.
Okay. And when you had a female best friend, you said that she was
really wasn't the best friend, but like,
I'm going based off of what you told me.
Okay, go ahead.
So you said that she was a female best friend. Y'all talked or whatever, and y'all never had any dealings with each other. So
never ever on that level.
Okay, so once y'all stopped becoming best friends, that's when you started expressing that you didn't like the fact that I had a male best friend.
No.
You didn't express that before.
That's not how that story went down. So if we're going to tell the story, we're going to tell the story right. She was not a best friend.
But you made it to be a best friend. She was just
someone who knew me from high school. She would call and talk about her issues, and I wouldn't even talk to her every day. Not even more than one time a month.
That's not true.
Months would go by.
Because you used to tell me all the time, yes, said this. Oh, I said a name. You're going to delete that part, right, babe?
No, I'm not. You know the rules of podcasting, so you said it. So.
Okay, well, I didn't mean to say it, but you used to say that you would text her or she would text you XYZ. It wasn't no once a month because you talked about her often.
No,
Yes, you did.
You must have been talking to another Quentin. I don't recall none of this.
Okay, well, I do. Babe has selective memory.
She never knew about our issues. She never knew when we were good. She never knew when we were bad. She just knew we was together. Unlike her, when she had issues in her relationship, she wanted a male point of view. I'm pretty sure she was talking to other male friends.
Mm-hmm.
But it was never vice versa from me. That's the problem with these best friends of the opposite sex. You sitting there telling this individual all your information, and now he trying to get in where he fit in, or she trying to get in where
you fit in with her?
Never.
Okay, then. So you can't go based off that.
Because we were not best friends.
But that's what you told me.
Well, yeah, when I told you, I was giving you a scenario of what it was like. Now you
backtracking.
I'm not backtracking.
Okay. Whatever works for you, babe. Go and tell your story.
I'm not backtracking.
Okay.
But that's what it was. We were just friends.
Okay. Well, anyway,
and then that friendship ended when I found some information out that she was going back and forth telling another individual stuff or not telling stuff. I could never prove it. So just to avoid the situation, I just ended that.
Okay. Well,
but I was never like, if you just said he was just a friend, cool. But then if you just said he's just a friend expressing and you still talking to him about us, then that wouldn't have been not cool. But you labeled it best friend.
Because that's what he was.
I don't.
But I mean,
I
my
never
thing
ever
is,
met him.
And you had the opportunity too, because I asked you if you wanted to meet him. You was like, "No, what I want to meet him for?" So it's not that you didn't have the opportunity; you chose not to.
So what do you do with this best friend while you in a relationship?
I mean, while we're in a relationship,
y'all go out to movies together. Y'all go out to eat together.
Nope, it was just more so we talk, and sometimes he would come to the house. And we would kick it, have some drinks or whatever.
Why you have a whole boyfriend?
It would be more like a girlfriend.
Why you have a whole
No,
boyfriend?
once we got together, like we never saw each other. Like we saw each other when we had our spats or whatever, and he would come over and
Why?
chill out at the house.
That sounds like some cheating stuff.
How is that cheating?
The way you saying it sounds like
not
basically
it was more
into
so
it
when
with
we
me,
had
so
our
you
breaks, babe, like complete breakup, like thought we were done.
Okay,
It wasn't.
so you moved on.
No, it wasn't moving.
Clarify yourself.
Okay, so I'm clarifying myself now. It wasn't as if, okay, me and Q, we broke up, so I want us to be together or let's do our thing. No, it was more so where I don't have to worry about hearing you complain about me kicking it with my best friend. Ain't no need to put no crickets.
Well, there's the crickets because this you're boring me with trying to make an excuse, which other females probably make excuses to their significant other about their male best friend.
Well, to save our relationship and to keep things at a comfortable level for us, I chose to let that go simply because
You chose to let it go simply because
I didn't want the drama with you.
You didn't want the drama with me, but was it cool to let your friend go for your man?
I mean, really, it wasn't a choice.
Everybody has a choice.
I understand that, but if I wanted to be with you, if being with you is more important than the friendship,
go ahead, babe.
If being with you is more important than the friendship, then what's understood, like there's no bad blood. Because if I saw him today,
What's that noise?
I don't know.
Can you mute that?
That's not my phone. My Bluetooth is down here, sweetheart. So check yourself before you wreck yourself.
I had an email on the MacBook Pro here. My bad.
But anyway, if I saw him today, it wouldn't be no bad blood. It'll be, hey, and keep on going. Because he knows that I'm with you.
Which brings me to my segue, which was not one of our topics, but which brings me to my segue. If you saw him, would you hug him? Because you know how I feel about you hug. Like, I got to stand there with that, oh, she just hugged the male look.
And see, it's so crazy.
And then it's awkward because I don't get introduced as nobody. They just, oh, hey, Jessica. Hey. Let me get this hug.
So
and I'm just standing there like, okay, my name's Quentin.
Every time I hug, I
can't believe
somebody.
I just said that word. Make sure I bleep that out, Quentin.
But every time I hug somebody, it's my cousin. And babe, don't be believing me. It's so funny.
For the fans of J. Howe up there in Somerville.
It's Somerville.
All the males, like she got so many cousins, it's ridiculous. And every time we see somebody, it's somebody new. That's a cousin. I done met in Walmart, Somerville.
That's Oakland.
Or Oakland, Somerville. Or Oaklaville. I done met about 40 male cousins so far.
I have a big family.
I met about 40 male cousins.
Them Wilsons and them Garretts and them Howells and them Jones, they wasn't doing no playing, babe. Babe has a very small family. So he's gotten with a woman that has a huge family. So
every male is your cousin.
It ain't just males that we run into when we at Walmart.
But I don't see you hugging on the females though.
Yes, I do. Gone, where your bombs at, babe?
I don't see you hugging on the females.
He a lie. He is a lie because when I run into my family, it's always love. Like we a huggy type family. But babe, okay, so we were at court about a month or so ago.
Oh yeah.
And I ran into
a couple episodes ago where she drove me all the way to Somerville. I had to get up early. I drove all the way to Somerville just to stand in the hallway of the courthouse. while I had the nervous farts.
Something wrong
And
with
I
you.
was
Why would you be
sweating.
nervous?
Nervous because the cops. I don't know if
You
I
ain't
get
got no-
warrants out there.
You ain't finna wear me. But anyway, one of my
I'm
cousins
just
was
standing there every
there.
time a cop walks.
Okay, babe, being extra. But anyway, I ran into my cousin and y'all.
No introduce. If it's your cousin, what's the problem introducing
And it's
me?
not a problem.
You don't never introduce me.
I don't be thinking.
I'm just the nigga following you. I guess I'm the chauffeur. I'm the manservant.
I don't be thinking, babe. Like, babe be behind me all the time. And so I just be like, hey, how you doing? And I give him a hug and then we just walk out. It don't be no conversation like, hey, how you doing? This my man, which I should, but I just be forgetting. And like babe don't realize like he's the first boyfriend that I've had in a long time that I've actually just brought around my family. So it's not something that I'm used to, even though we've been together for so long. It's still when we sporadically see family members, big word. When we sporadically see family members or whatever, it's kind of awkward. But not awkward.
How's it awkward if it's just family?
That was the wrong word, babe.
You saying awkward means like they wasn't family and you guys fizzled.
Babe, okay, stop with all the doggone sounds.
Who's running the sounds over here? You or me?
It needs to be me. But I just said that was the wrong word to use. But it's just, I don't know. I ain't used to it. I gotta get used to it. Babe don't never come to family functions and stuff like that. When he would come
Y'all
sometime.
never had a family function where all these cousins you hugging were needed
How would
to be
you know?
there.
And
The
you not
family
there.
functions that you've had have just been immediate family. Cut the shit. We're going to take a break.
Okay. No, we're not going to take a break because let me tell you this. My family is always doing something. Babe is a introvert. So Babe doesn't like doing stuff. So he would never know all these cousins no way because he don't never like to go nowhere.
So you're knocking me for being an introvert?
No, I'm not knocking you, but you can't get mad because you don't know all of these cousins. How you going to get to know them if you don't never come around?
Babe, so you're going to sit here and tell the people that you've had an event where all your cousins and family were present.
They not going to all be present at one time.
Have they been present at any time?
Yeah.
To what?
I don't know.
Exactly. Nothing has happened.
Because we done had cookouts. When you didn't. Okay, the last one that I can recall was I was pregnant with Coulson.
No meat back.
I was pregnant with Coulson. And we had a cookout at my aunt's house. You didn't want to go.
This.
That's not my fault.
I don't remember this.
That's not my fault. You would have said no way.
Fault that I don't remember this because you clearly didn't tell me.
It was male cousins at the Christmas dinner or Thanksgiving dinner, whichever one that you chose that you didn't want to go to. So that's not my fault.
All right, babe.
Okay, point proven.
I chose.
You chose not to go to, yes.
Underlying stories. I did not choose. It was automatically chosen for me because of you running your mouth to your parentals every time we get into it, which was on episode. What episode was that, babe?
I don't know. It was
What
first
episode
or
did we
second
talk
one.
about that? The first one. No, it wasn't the first one was borrowing it. So it was the second episode where we discussed why you shouldn't tell your friends or your family about your downfalls in your relationship, especially if you guys are going to work it out. But, babe, yeah, introduce me.
Okay, babe. I'm going to work on it. Jeez Louise.
How long you going to take it? You going to work on it?
Okay, next time we run into...
Because next time I'm finna pry you two apart and introduce myself. Y'all be hugging for... Then it be... If it's cousins, you give side hugs.
And I do.
You be giving around the neck hugs.
No, I don't. Now you being extra.
But... This is We Just Talking This. We'll be back.
Hey.
Yes, babe. Hey. Hey. They got upset about the sound effects. They
Yes,
got
because
these
that's
nice
too
little colorful
much.
pads over here, and you telling me I can't use the sound effects.
I ain't say you
but
can't,
we are
babe.
moving on from the sound effect convo. We are pussy whipped, dickmatized. I just got the title. I don't even know how I even want to break this conversation down, babe.
You gonna have to. You gonna have to start with it,
being
babe.
in a relationship and being pussy whipped or dickmatized. Is it a good thing to be those or a bad thing, babe? What's your opinion on that?
You ain't gotta sound so professional, babe. It's just me and you talking.
I'm sorry, this is how I talk.
Yeah,
to
radio
everybody.
voice. No, you don't.
When I'm at work, this is how I talk.
No, it's not. Babe.
I'll be like, guy, get on that
babe,
forklift and put that over there.
Babe be so hood when he at work. I be like, who is this guy? Mine, bruh. And babe ain't even from Memphis. It's bruh this and mine this and every other word. But anyway.
Whoop, whoop, it's the sound of the police. Go ahead, babe.
But anyway, I think it's a bad thing.
I think it's a bad thing too, babe.
Because
let's break it down. You could be too pussy whip addicted to be clingy, or you could be those things and then not know how to let go.
Controlling.
Of a toxic relationship. Yes, controlling. God, I couldn't even get my point out. Controlling. Like it's a really bad thing. I mean, have you ever been pussy whipped?
I can't be pussy whipped.
Try to throw one in there. Have you ever been dickmatized, babe?
No.
What?
I think it was.
I don't have you dickmatized, babe.
No, I'm in love. I'm not dickmatized.
Oh my goodness, where's the button? I don't have her dickmatized. That means I'm not slinging nothing.
No, babe, it's not that.
I'm not slinging no wood. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
You so
and
ignorant.
I ain't chucking nothing. I need some water. I just choked. Oh, yeah, babe. Well, that's good for you. Nah, I've been pussy whipped. Let me tell this sad story, and you guys heard it before. Let's go back to Geminis. I dated a Gemini, and she gave me straight puppa first couple weeks, and I don't think I really liked her. I just
liked it.
Yeah, liked her. That's a Memphis word. Liked it. I was just pussy whipped because I guess I was getting it nonstop. Cause I don't get nonstop. I wasn't no player.
No, but he a lie.
I was getting it nonstop, and she was,
slobbing you down,
slobbing me down nonstop, and she even. Well, I ain't even gonna go there in that episode, but she did that, and I had to confront my own manhood. I was like, man, I have a little sugar in the tank.
Babe, you're gonna have to clarify what she did.
She licked the bum bum.
Oh, okay. Making sure she ain't stick no finger nowhere.
No, bitch, she didn't stick no fingers nowhere. But yeah, and then it got to the point where she had stopped giving it to me, talking about that's how people's pussies be hanging out. Blah blah blah. So,
what'd you do?
I was so pussy whipped. I stayed outside her apartment.
Oh my God.
I knew the apartment. She stayed in the little square. So I knew what cars were, I pay attention to details. So I knew what cars lived there. And I knew what cars were visiting. Every car that I didn't recognize, I thought they was at her house. I beat up pizza boxes. Because once again, Geminis.
You ain't do nothing crazy to her, did you?
No. Geminis will you just ignore you and then come back like y'all wasn't just arguing. So I had be beating up pizza boxes. We argued on the phone and she just hung up. So, y'all want to get the last word and then hang up. So I beat up that pizza box. It was ugly.
Well, I would rather you beat up
She tricked me out of a lot of money.
I'd rather you beat up the pizza box than to beat up her.
Oh no, but you trying to change this whole atmosphere? You trying to change?
No, I ain't changing the atmosphere.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you.
No,
She's trying to make me have to be a beater.
No, babe, I'm just saying some dudes could probably be.
It wasn't that. What it was. I erased her number.
Babe, putting some extra D's on these words.
I blocked her off of Facebook.
How long were y'all talking?
About a month. About a month. And I was gone.
Babe, she had you sprung.
I was gone.
Wow.
Had to do all that. So I've been pussy whipped. And I'm a man to say, admit it. To admit it. Admit that. Yeah. Pussy whipped is not good. It's not.
If it's gonna have you acting like that, sitting outside in the rain, now it'd be like Doug off of 5 Heartbeats standing in the rain. Oh my goodness. No, I ain't never been dickmatized. Just in love.
So
never.
You've been, but that could be you. See, she's in denial. I believe she was dickmatized. That's why some people don't let certain situations go. And then y'all get back to talking, and then y'all talk and make up with sex. You are dickmatized.
I just can't recall anything. Like if I was, I would be honest about it. Like I just can't recall acting crazy over not getting no D.
It ain't about no.
But you said you started acting crazy when she started slowing down on it.
Or not. It's about you getting it so much that it drives you crazy. Not bad crazy, but crazy that you can't let certain situations go. I thought I was feeling this girl, but in the end, I was just pussy whipped.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I didn't want to let her go. I just didn't want to let what she was giving to me go.
So do I have you pussy whipped?
And this is the end of We Just Talking Ish. Babe, this is what, episode...
So wait a minute, you just gonna void my
This is episode
question?
9, babe. This is episode 9. I think I want to do something special for episode 10, babe.
So you just gonna disregard my question?
What was the question?
Don't worry about it. We'll deal with it after the podcast is over with.
There's nothing to deal with.
I asked you a question and you just act like I didn't say anything.
No, babe, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but when you said I didn't have you. I ain't say no, oh, okay. I took it like a champ.
Oh, okay. But I told you I was in love, though.
Yeah, I'm in love with you. Yeah, duh. God. People, we appreciate you guys listening as always and sending shout outs and leaving comments on the page and whatnot. And we appreciate all the love given each week as we continue to push out this content every Monday. We Just Talking Ish. iTunes or Google Play or wherever you listen to podcasts at, even though on Amazon Alexa. Babe, go ahead and say it. Alexa, go ahead.
I'm sitting over here salty right now, babe. Finish
Alexa.
talking. Because I can't
Alexa,
take what I dish out, I guess, obviously.
We Just Talking Ish. Yes, you can even hear it on that device or Google Home. You can hear it pretty much anywhere. Yes. So, yeah, we're on. I'm going to give real quick. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
We Just Talking Ish.
And YouTube. If you want to listen to us at your desktop, can't be on Facebook because they got it blocked on Facebook. Facebook on your computer at work. Listen to us on YouTube. What, babe? This information I gotta give out.
Because if I say something, you still rambling as if I ain't just say something.
What you say?
Don't worry about it because you ain't listening now.
What you say? You act like I can't go back and rewind it. What you say? What did you say?
Babe, go ahead and finish.
Yeah, we're on all that. Trying to make it. We're not trying to make anything, just trying to have fun with this podcast and give you our opinions on what's the name of this show, baby?
We Just Talking Ish.
And we'll see you next week on Monday.
Thanks, guys. We Just Talking Ish. Thanks for listening to We Just Talking Ish. If you are a first-time listener and like our podcast, hit the subscribe button to get notifications of new episodes.
If you are listening via Facebook and want to listen to us via a podcast app, you can find We Just Talking Ish on iTunes, Google Play, TuneIn, and on Amazon Alexa.
Alexa, play We Just Talking Ish. Thank you to all our listeners and supporters.